Here with Deeping Rangers manager Brett Whaley. Brett, difficult game. I thought 3-0 flattered them pretty much. Pretty tough game though.
Yeah, first half wasn't a lot in it. I think they had some questions with their shape. The worry for me is the reaction to the first goal. And I thought we folded. That's the first time we've done that in quite a while. You know, we've had a little decent unbeaten run, and I felt like we were kind of getting somewhere because if we went behind, we reacted better to it. Today we didn't, and there's a few little elements in the game. I'm not asking these boys to be technically the best players in the league, and I'm not. What I'm asking them to do is when it gets tough, you fight. And I thought today, too many people throwing their arms up in the air, too many people when it wasn't going their way, not working hard to win the ball back. And in this league particularly, but you get nothing for that. I wouldn't, before I criticise us, I'd give them some credit. They've, since the management have come in, they did a great job last year, and they've really kicked on this year. And the difference between the two sides today was, with the ball, we were awful, and particularly in the final third, we were very poor with the ball. We didn't really create chances, and when they got into areas, they did create chances. They kept it better than us in when they had the ball in our half, and we didn't keep it well when it was in theirs. And they did score 3 good goals, but we probably don't quite have that at the minute. But that doesn't mean so. But I'm not gonna. That's ability maybe in the final third. They're bringing players in that have scored a lot of goals at this level, and you can see why. But I'd accept that if we'd worked as hard as we have been doing. So that was really disappointing. And as a group of players, they're going to have to accept that we will accept it maybe once, as long as they learn from it. And I would say all of us are quite pleased that we've got a game coming up quite quickly, because we won't accept that again.
I was going to say we get to correct it hopefully on Tuesday night against Pinchbeck.
Yeah. It's difficult sometimes because you don't want we don't want it to be completely negative. We like I said, we had gone 4 unbeaten. We haven't lost here in the league since January, which is for a side that was in a relegation fight and now mid-table. That's a really good record. So to lose that record in the manner that we did today, that looked like us a bit when I first took over, and we thought we'd kind of got past that. Again, everyone that comes and supports us here are brilliant again today. Even if I was sitting in their shoes, I'd been quite frustrated with that. So the boys owe, not the boys, we as well as management team, we all owe the club something on Tuesday night, and I'm pleased that the reaction, the opportunity to do that comes quite quickly. Winning becomes a habit, but losing does as well. So as much as last week I was delighted to get the win because it pushed us up that little bit more, that feels really deflating today. And as a group, they have to take on board what we've said in there, and we have to make sure we set up ready for Tuesday for what we're going to come, because we don't want to forget Pinchbeck beat us here last year in the cup, because we weren't quite ready for it. If anyone in that dressing room comes on Tuesday and isn't ready for it, that would concern me.
Many thanks, Brett.
Cheers.